All right, Shalom. I want to start off with give you all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahshai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the whole elect. I hope this video will be edifying, and topic that I want to be talking about today is worldly pleasures, such as going after your flesh, lust, temptation, cause it will come. We in this body, so it will happen. At some point in your life, it will happen. Just like how Yahushua went through those things, those kind of feelings. We have to go through it as well, man. Yahushua put the perfect example on how to be, and he did not sin. Now, let's start it off with the first scripture, Matthew 26 and 41.
This is Matthew chapter 26 verse 41. Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak.
Alright, watch and pray. Do both. Watch and pray. Read the scriptures and pray. Read the scriptures and pray. That ye enter not into temptation. That ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. Right. You should read and you should pray. That's that offense and that defense that you do. That offense and that defense against those entities, against those spirits that want to mess with you. Want to mess with you. All of a sudden you want a girlfriend. What is that all about? You never had that. It's not because you grown up. You grown already. Why all of a sudden you want a girlfriend, for example? Entities, man. So them entities can leap on that girlfriend, and now you go through way more stress than you already had, for example, man. That they always looking, those entities, they are always looking, these demons, they always looking how to get you out of this truth. The best way to get you out of this truth, for example, which Yaratazah, it will not happen, but they always looking and always trying and always attacking and seeing like, hey, how can I bug him out, or how can I do this, or how can I do that? So I'm gonna so can you read it again?
This is Matthew chapter 26 verse 41. Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak.
God. So the Luke.
God. This is Luke chapter 22 verse 31. And the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan had desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat.
Right. Satan always looking like a Salakia. Satan always looking like, hey, how can I mess him up? Or Satan asks the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem for the green light to try to mess you up, just like how he did Job. And then he has that green light that was gifted by Yahweh, that green light to go on earth and mess you up, basically. But they always looking, man, those entities. Satan, he's always looking how to get you out of this truth, because that's how valuable this truth is, That's how valuable this truth is. And they don't want us to be saved, because they see what the elect is going to get. They see it. We don't see it yet. The scriptures talk about this. The scriptures talk. Matter of fact, let me see if I can get it. All right, God, I have it. This 1 Corinthians 2:9. But as it is written, I had not seen nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which Yahweh had prepared for them that love him. You see, they know. We don't know. We don't know it yet. Eyes have not seen, ears have not heard. What is being prepared for the elect, which Yaratazah, we can be a part of that number, man. because that's that end goal, in this truth. You have a goal, and that's to be saved, right? Okay, then, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard. The angels know, the angels see, the angels the angels helping Yahushua making those planets, man. Making planets, you name it, man. Making sure everything is set up good for when the elects get beamed up, get saved, that basically the elect can, with the nation of Israel, first and foremost with Yahushua, can enjoy life finally, instead of being in slavery by every nation, But the point why I wanted to bring out 1 Corinthians 2:9 is because these entities know. Men don't know. We don't know. The people that are upon earth right now, they don't know the kingdom or what Yahweh shall have prepared for us, But the angels know, The angels know, And that's why these entities, these left-hand entities, want you out of this truth, because they feel like that's their goal, that's their point of living. They are created to try to get you out of this truth, man. You see, that's how it is, man. They know, they know, they see, and they be like, nah, I don't want him to enjoy that. But Yahweh already put the script. The script is already set. The movie just gotta play out. The script is already set. The elect has already been sealed, We just don't know who is who and what is what, But this is just a movie that has to play out. Everything that every prophecy that is in the Bible has to, or already is fulfilled, man. But there are a lot of things that still have to be fulfilled. But there are also a lot of things that already have been fulfilled, man, in the scriptures. The scriptures do not lie, man. If something is there and it says it's going to, it's prophesied that it's going to happen, it's going to happen, man, because it's thus said Yahweh Shai, Now, we got the Luke, we got the 1 Corinthians. Can you get the Romans 6 and 23?
This is Romans chapter 6 verse 23. And it reads, For the wages of sin is death, but the gift of the Most High Yahweh is eternal life through Yahushua, Messiah our Lord.
Right, for the wages of sin is death. And what are, for example, one sin? What is one sin, for example? Committing adultery, for example. You lusting after that woman so much that you commit adultery on her. Those are like wages of, that's like for the wages of sin is death, Not because Yahweh Shai covers your blood, then now you can start doing wicked stuff because my blood is being covered, My blood is being covered. And actually, I shouldn't say Yahushua, because these people in the churches, they don't believe in Yahushua. Let me just say Jesus, just to make that example of the church, because how the church be, this is how the church be. They eat pork, shrimp, steak, lobster. They commit adultery, and they be like, "Oh no, I sinned," But Jesus got me covered, But they on purposely sin. Some people in the church on purposely sin. It's like you purposely sin because Jesus already covered. Jesus already has it covered, basically. Past the pork chop, telling you, oh yeah, you can eat pork because the laws are done away with. Jesus came and now we can eat everything, blah blah blah, such and such. Where's that in the scriptures? Where's that in the scriptures that it talks about it? You know, nowhere. But for the wages of sin, is death, but the gift of Yahweh Shemashah is eternal life through Yahushua or Lord Hamashiach or Lord Slakia. True Yahushua Mashiach or Lord God, you know, in this truth, Yaratazah, we are being covered by that blood of Yahushua, man. He died for the nation of Israel so we could get back to the Father Yahweh, man. Yaratazah, whatever sin we commit in this truth, it will be covered by Yahushua, man. You know?
This is Romans chapter 8, verse 5. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the Spirit, the things of the Spirit. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace.
Right. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh. The people that are of this world, they do fleshly things. They eat whatever they want. They drink whatever they want without having a care in their damn life, what to do or what to do and what not to do. They don't know what to do and what not to do. But they that are after the Spirit, the things of the Spirit, right? Yahushua, in this truth, we try to do spiritual stuff. We do spiritual stuff, you know. Strive to do spiritual stuff. That's what it's all about, you know. Because the Spirit, you benefit more from doing spiritual stuff than for carnal stuff, you know. Now, for the be carnally minded is that, right? Because carnal, right? Thinking carnal, being carnal is you gonna reap death for doing that. Like it's nothing fulfilling, you know. You don't have no everlasting life in being carnally minded, you see. But to be spiritual minded is life and peace. Because the carnal mind is enmity against Yahweh Shemashah, right? The carnal mind is like, oh yeah, you can do it as you will, do as thou want. That's why it cannot go hand in hand with Yahweh Shemashah, the last statutes and commandments of Yahweh Shemashah, because two things clashing, man. You know, in the other hand you have carnal, and on the other hand you have Yahweh Shemashah, you know, and the carnal mind is enmity. It cannot go hand in hand. It cannot go together. It goes against it, you know. The carnal mind goes against Yahweh Shemashah, for it is not subject to the law of Yahweh Shemashah, right? That it's not subject to the law of Yahweh Shemashah, man. You cannot merge it, or you cannot put it hand in hand and apply it hand in hand, man. Because if you think carnally, that carnal mindset is do as thou wilt, you know. Do whatever you want to do. That pride, that ego, you name it, man. That's the carnal. That's the carnal mind, you know. But when you being spiritual minded, you listen to Yahweh Shemashah, then you start seeing like, oh yeah, I cannot do this. It's better that I don't do this, but I do it in a wiser way. I do this and that, you know. Neither indeed can be, so that they that are in the flesh cannot please Yahweh Shemashah, right? People that are in the flesh, they cannot please Yahweh Shemashah. That's the point, man. Point blank. Because the carnal mind and Yahweh Shemashah don't go hand in hand. It doesn't go together. It clashes. You see? Now, can you read the Galatians 5 and 16, Bakasha?
Wait, let me finish till 8, because I stopped at 6. Romans chapter 8, verse 7. Because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please the Most High.
All right.
You wanted Galatians 5.
16. 5 and 16.
Okay. So this is Galatians chapter 5, verse 16. This I say then, walk in the Spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. For the flesh lusteth against the Spirit, and the Spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. But,
Right.
yeah,
Right. Walk in the spirit, man. That's you benefit way more from doing spiritual things than you doing carnal things, you know? For the flesh lust against the spirit and the spirit against the flesh, it always gonna fight. But as long as you give more attention to your spirit, your flesh won't win. Your flesh won't overcome your spirit, you know? Your flesh won't win that battle against your spirit. You know? You always want your spirit to win, basically, man. Always try to let your spirit win, you know, by reading enough, applying the scriptures, you know. Can you get the Galatians 6 or 8?
let me see. Galatians chapter 6, verse 8. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting.
Right. Life everlasting, Salakia.
Hey. Stay sharp.
Life everlasting comes when you when you focus on your spirit, man. You know, Yaratazai, you will get life everlasting, man, because that focusing on your spirit will eventually Yaratazai grant you eternal life, man. You know, eternal life. You know, that carnal mindset, that carnal mentality, focusing on your body won't do it, man. Focusing on carnal things won't give you everlasting life. You can drive that new Bugatti. You can have 1 billion in your bank account, but you won't have eternal life, man. You see? For example, these Edomites, they thinking because they so rich that they gon' live forever. You know, that's what they're trying to do. You know, making people like the game Cyberpunk, for example. You know, trying to prolong the human body's life by technology. You know. I'm trying to get like this thing right here, by this right here. You see, by technology, you see the robot thingy, but that's the point, man. They trying to do that, but they ain't gonna live internally, you know. After 1,000 years, the Edomite race will be extinct. You know, thus said the Bible, thus said Yahweh Shemiah. You know. Now I hope this video was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yashar, Ba'Hashem Rakakadash. The bonus to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Ophilek. I hope this video was edifying, and Shalom.